So here's the problem, is that my remote key fob sometimes doesn't work very well. I literally, to make it work, I have to get up to the passenger side door and click it to make it work. The other thing that happens from time to time is the tire pressure monitor system will say that the rear, left tire, I guess, is bad sometimes. Well, it turns out both of them are controlled by the same antenna, which is in the passenger door module switch. And I'll show you that right now. Come into my warehouse. So here's the passenger door. And where these switches are is here. And so inside this guy, take it apart. We've got the switch itself. And then we take that apart. Can I do this with one hand? Yes, I can. And then I drop the board on the ground. And the board just doesn't work. So this is the passenger door module. So it handles, locking door, window up and down, but it also handles handling the antenna signal for the remote keyless entry system and for the tire pressure monitoring system. And this is the antenna, a little tiny antenna here. And so I resoldered it on the board because I felt, okay, maybe that was it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. That might be it. But I'm also going to improve its range. And so these things operate at 312 megahertz. The wavelength at 312 megahertz is just under 38 inches. So I'm going to string a wire. Zoom out a bit. I'm going to string a wire across here, just under 37 inches long, and then I'll have a little coax wire coming back to where the door module is, and then I will solder it to this antenna here in the hopes that it improves the range. So wish me luck. I'll let you know. Okay, here's where I'm at. This is ground, this pin, this third one over 1, 2, 3, that's ground. So I soldered a ground wire, and it's going to come and it's just going to sit in here. I'll probably put a little bit of hot glue. And then I've got it connected to the ground outside shield of the coax. And then let's see if we can zoom in a little bit and get some light. Come on, light. Then in here, I've got the inner wire of the coax soldered to the antenna, and then that goes out to the antenna itself, and it'll reach along, I don't know, a number of inches. The idea is that from here where the coax ends to here, this is 38 inches, and that's going to go along, and I'll show you, that'll go along the top of the door panel. And then the coax just prevents it from interfering with the antenna length or anything. Yeah, so far so good. Yeah, and this all goes back together quite nicely. So there's actual little holes here, so the wire will just come right out there. It'll just drop down. Everything will work out well. There's lots of room for this to go in there without mucking anybody up. And yeah, that's it. So as a test, I've just plugged in the module here on the door. And then I tape the antenna just up to here. We'll see how it goes. So I'm about, I don't know, 30 feet away. Works from here. Ha, it did. That's good enough for me. I mean, really, I had to be right by the door on the passenger side for this to work. So we're happy. Okay, here is the antenna all glued in. Have it going along here somewhat straight, so hopefully that'll pick up a nice good signal. And then it's coax from here around over up to the module. Here we are. So let's put that in and see how it goes. That's better than what it was before. Yeah. Yeah, this is getting to be about its limit here, which is, I don't know, 24 feet away.